Hi. Alright, third time's the charm. I'm hoping sound will work this time. I guess I haven't figured out all the kinks on my phone. I have so many apps on there and the permissions are probably overstacking on each other. Anyway, hi. Day 2. Quitting alcohol today. Which is why I got super wasted with my coworker last night. And I'm not really going to miss alcohol very much, I have to say. I don't think I was ever raised classy enough to really know how to handle it or you know, whatever. So anyway, yeah, just a little check-in. Day 1 I quit the vaporizer and I miss it. I miss it very much. I miss the having something to do, the instant gratification. What a very strong you don't notice it till it's gone, but that instant dopamine hit, I think that's going to be actually something to let go of. Even if the nicotine isn't that bad for me, I think having that instant gratification was really working on my dopamine system. And, you know, that's designed to reward you for doing things that help you survive as a human or whatever on the planet. So to try and get off of that instant gratification, that instant dopamine hit thing, I think letting go of the vape was a good choice. But I miss it. Alcohol though, yeah, like I say, last night I got super drunk and it was on lucky. I wasn't even doing anything really awesome. Although I was riding go-karts and that was pretty fun and bonfire and stuff, but yeah, growing up with alcohol, I was afraid of becoming an alcoholic. I saw a lot of alcohol around me and I could see how it kind of brings people to bad places if they don't know how to handle it. And so I just decided growing up that I would only accept drinks if they were offered to me. I would never pay for alcohol, and that probably is how I avoided for most of my life, you know, falling into that pit. But I have a fairly addictive personality, so as I got older, I started to use it a little more and a little more, and my body doesn't react very well to it. The next day, my bowels are all in a disarray. I'm tired. I'm sluggish. I'm stupid. I feel sick. It's a poison, so. You know, and you know, something like maybe a hangover stops you from going out and doing something where maybe if I hadn't been hungover today, I would have gone for a hike or something like that. I would have seen something in nature, would have inspired my spirit and got me going, but instead I'm kind of like drudging through my day. And so that's something that I just want to cut out. And when I look at how, you know, nations have been destroyed with alcohol, and First Nations, how it's affected them, you know, there's a lot of other things that we could be consuming, but there's a reason why we're all doing it, and it's partly because of the system is putting it out there for us to have easy access to. I'd be much more interested in bottling my own wine or making my own craft beer or something like that. And but so one of the things I'm interested in, one of the things that I'd ask if there's any herbologists on this in this group who know how to work with tinctures. I love the idea of getting a strong, clean moonshine and putting herbs into it or whatever, and creating tinctures and having it that way as a little whatever with you know, herbs that have beneficial properties. So let's see, where am I going with that? So the check-in, that was good. So I just want to say for this project, I'm getting a lot of feedback, and I love how much people are supporting and commenting, and it seems to be like it's really motivating others, and it's also bringing me into awareness of other people who are wanting the same kind of things, and that's really breaking down the isolation, and I love that. And I'm seeing, you know, friends and family communicate with each other, and that's something that I feel I've been missing for a long time, is this sense of community of the people in my life interacting with each other. So I'm really appreciating what's happening in this container, and I hope it just keeps going on like that. So yeah, alcohol. Tonight I'm gonna get super duper stoned because tomorrow I'm quitting weed, and my dad's girlfriend Sherilyn actually offered me a session, kind kind of an energy work session, which I would postpone from doing tonight because smoking weed after wouldn't serve anything. But I just want to say that, you know, I feel really clear and I feel really grounded. You know, I have had problems with addiction, but this 30-day challenge is not just kind of coming out of the dumps. It's about me getting to a place where I'm kind of like a superhero in my life. I really want to be a high-functioning, motivated person. You know, I think there's a lot of things that need my attention and a lot of people that need my attention, and I need to be able to show up in a good way. So that's what this project is all about. I don't know if you can see that poster in the background, but that was given to me by Pete Kerr, one of my mom's boyfriends, and it's actually a famous artist. But that there, man, that's the warrior, the good fighting the evil, and it's all, the battleground is right there in your mind. So it's not just about what we put in our minds, you know, with chemicals and this and that. It's other things as well. So I mean, one of the things on my list is, you know, I'm going to be quitting entertainment at some point. I'm going to quit Netflix in a couple of days. You know, porn. So all these things are coming up that I'm going to cleanse out of my daily habit, allowing more room for other things to take up my daily thoughts. Like successful people will buy all boring socks and they'll just have a drawer of socks and they don't have to mix and match. They don't have to think about that anymore. It's done. It's out of the way. So there's lots of things like that one can do. So yeah, today's alcohol. I'm quitting it. I don't really need it. This is going to be an easy one for me to quit. The pot is going to be harder. The coffee is going to be harder. The Netflix, those are all coming up. Those are going to be harder. So yeah, thanks for listening. That's what's going on for me. I have one request, and that is if you listen to music, if you have good music, I've signed up with I signed up with Spotify, and I want to get my music collection back up and big. So if you got any kind of bassy hits or really good songs that I could sing to, I love singing. So I actually have playlists of different friends, because I remember every song that they used to listen to. So I categorize it by people. So if you have a whole bunch of music you think I'd be into, just start sending me links or something like that on Messenger, and I'll get that into my Spotify, and that's going to be a way nicer replacement to just come home and put on some tunes instead of zoning out into TV, which is what I have been doing. And yeah, that's about it. The daily routine was great this morning. Got up, did really well. Even with a hangover, that water really helped, and making my room, made a breakfast and all that was really good. So yeah, just anyone who's feeling called, I think that's probably the easiest thing. Instead of quitting something, that first and last hour of the day, structuring that and doing something with that will probably give you some really awesome results. So again, everyone, thanks for listening. Thanks for being a part of this. I'm really looking forward to seeing where it goes. It's going to get interesting as the days go on, because they're all going to stack on top of each other. So yeah, thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, good night.